And I love the voice to text,
It's
it's something I
crazy.
didn't bring up earlier, but because I am so much more comfortable speaking rather than writing,
Yeah.
I use voice to text all the time. I use voice to text to read the responses from Chat GPT about the questions I ask. Since I don't have a way right now today to do voice to text directly into chat, what I do is I do voice to text either onto a Google Doc or a Google Sheet, and then I just copy and paste it over. So when I'm having chat function as a ghostwriter for me or as a reporter, it gives me the questions. I dictate into Google Doc and then I copy paste back into chat and it spits out the response. I find that for me, that's the best workflow. But I did mention to Dave Kittle the other day, we did a similar uh, interview like this talking about AI in the future. And I said, you realize therapists have been talking about video forever, talking about, I wish I could just video record, the treatment session and that would be my documentation. Well, no payer is ever going to accept that. Nobody wants that. But going back to the tools and resources that are currently
Oh,
available, even if I just mic'd up, and I shared a video on this years ago, if I just mic'd up, put a little lapel mic, Tascam, recorded the audio coming out of that session, then had
ooh,
that audio transcribed and processed by chat to pull out the most relevant elements of that session, I don't even have to do voice dictation anymore.
right.
I literally can just let chat record the session, then process it and give me out what was done, what's changed, what's different, what's new, like find the pieces of the conversation that are most pertinent to the specific payer guidelines. And now I've got my documentation transcribed for me in a relevant, efficient way.
Yeah. Yeah, saving time is definitely one thing. You can teach AI to do simple tasks. You can take longer amounts of time to teach it to do complex tasks. You can generate ideas that you might have gotten to, right? If you had 10,000 monkeys on 10,000 typewriters, eventually they'd write a bestseller. But you can generate ideas that you might not have gotten to. I mean,
Right.
I have just a chat that's just an ideation thread where every morning I'll just like, this idea came to me. I don't really know where it comes through, but help me figure out where I can put this into my podcast or into this organization's business. And again, it is not retrieve. It's not a golden retriever bringing you back words. It is thinking. So it's smarter than your golden retriever. Not as cute yet, but it's smarter than your golden retriever. If your golden retriever is Google.